Chargers.
The kickoff for Chicago.
We're set for football and Soldier Field. They will elect to not bring this one out as our in at the 25. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler, 75 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Oh, good move. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 40.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
On second down, Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
David Montgomery. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. They'll come up on a second and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Brings up second and 4 at the Chargers' 40-yard line.
Now it's Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On first down, Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Now it's Trubisky. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
For Chicago.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The The Charger drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Herbert on first down now. He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And the Chargers first down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get him.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. These two teams all tied after one. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Herbert. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 9. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Third down.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They snap it to Herbert. Flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Bears will get the football back.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
48-yard line.
Here's Trubisky. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Here's Trubisky to throw. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Trubisky to throw again. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 21. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he finds Montgomery complete. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run with Montgomery. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
At the Chargers' 2-yard line.
They'll run forward with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Complete.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Carrier
Austin Eckler as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
And ties the game at 14. Ty Long set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris Harris on the coverage.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Switch it. He's crossed 18.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Here is Montgomery on 3rd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have broken the tie. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Bears 21, Chargers 14. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack picks up his second sack of the afternoon. 8 yards. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Bears' 30.
Here's Herbert. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Intended for Keenan Allen. Incomplete. Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears 16.
With the score, Bears 21, Chargers 14.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll stay on the ground. Ballage again. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Ball carrier.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll run here with Ballage. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Flush to his right. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
21 apiece. Ty Long set
a couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
39-yard line.
They run, Montgomery, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The Charger drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
20-yard line.
It's Eckler again. And he'll get this up only to about the 22. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
3rd down.
And on out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
At the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. Now it's Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Once more, here's Eckler. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a third down and 6. Big play coming up. And Allen's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
First down, Chargers.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Play action. It's Herbert. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked into the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game. A costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may very well get another.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Touchdown.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.